We're the Prairie Enthusiasts, and here we are a week after a record rainfall, and one thing we'd like to point out is the ground is dry here. Even on a steep slope like this, with the native grasses that are in place here, they can drink up to 9 inches of rainfall in 1 hour without allowing any runoff. What you actually see above ground in the prairie is only a third of what's actually there. 2/3 of the prairie is below ground in the mycorrhizal root system that's below the soil. And that's the beauty of it, is its capacity to hold water, where most of our monoculture plantings like corn and soybeans and smooth brome and things like that that are used for pasture grasses create a lot of runoff because their root systems will not take in that water volume like the native plants will. And that's why we are out here doing what we are, to try to encourage the growth of native plantings throughout our state park and our local area here, to prevent some of this runoff into the creeks and rivers and sedimentation and things that occur due to, these historic rainfalls like we've had in the last week.
And just to echo what Scott has said, is when we had 8 inches of rain and good thunder, the next day I went out, and around the farm site that gets mowed, that has the typical lawn grasses, it was just like walking on a sponge, totally wet. I walked like 200 feet away from it in prairie, and it was dry. So actually you could hardly have seen in the prairie that it had rained 8 inches the night before. So that's again what, like Scott was saying, the prairie, I think, is really a future intervention for our planet to really control if we have more extreme weathers. I think the prairie can help us to transition in a more graceful way and not lose fertile soils and things like that. And I'm really happy to be connected with this whole movement. I hope we get to the point where prairie will not be as unique as it is right now, because right now it's so unique because so few people know and understand it. I like to see it being common sense, that people just, prairie, oh, it's not that exciting anymore, because then it will be all over where it should be to begin with.
Very good. So with that, 3 guys here that are making the world a better place, and thank you from the world.